We going
Why
to
not?
the NBA playoffs, y'all. It's been sort of kind of entertaining. The
Okay.
West look like it's going to be the same story, but the East side of the wing. Let's talk about it. The Cavs. Frankie wasn't here when we was talking about the Cavs. Um, can they do
Well,
it? Do you see them maybe going somewhere this year?
you're talking to me first? You wanted me
Yes,
to
sir.
go? Do I think they can do it? No, because they're too inconsistent right now. I think if they step up their defense a little more and score a little more and stop settling for jumpers, get to the rack, maybe get some foul calls probably would help, but you can't control that. They're too inconsistent, I think. I think Jared Allen still hasn't played, right? Has he played any games?
He's played. You
Okay.
couldn't
Has
tell
he
if he
showed
was
up?
there or not.
I'll say has he showed up? Because that's like a big pet peeve of everyone for him. Um, no, to me, just the short answer, no, they're too inconsistent right now, offensively and defensively. Because one night they'll shit and shut you down, and then next night you can step into a three no problem. So no, I don't think they'll do it.
Okay. Elijah.
Yeah, I definitely think they're going somewhere. Honestly, I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
going
That's
to
not.
fuck home.
I knew you were gonna say it. I was about to say. I know he set that shit up.
Man, listen, man. I've already been very vocal about how I feel about bringing in James Harden, and I don't hate James Harden. It may come off like that sometimes. I just think he's not. He doesn't do things that are conducive to winning championships, and that's just really what it comes down to. Um, that being said, just looking at the bracket, bro, we get out of this round for sure, but I don't see us getting out of the next round. I don't care who we draw. I don't see us getting out of the next round. We definitely ain't beating no Detroit.
I have a hot take for that. I don't think Detroit makes it in the first round.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter who we play, but we definitely ain't beating Detroit. Detroit's a bad matchup for us, but I don't think we make it out the second round.
I just Detroit plays. First off, it's Bickerstaff as a coach. He proved that he can't fucking show up in the playoffs,
Mm,
and that's why we let him walk the way he walked.
yeah,
But I think a bad matchup for Detroit right now is actually Paolo Banchero and the entire Magic's team is
yeah,
giving
for
them
sure,
fits.
for sure. That was probably the worst draw they could have got in the first round.
Hell yeah, that's absolutely terrible.
Sure, for sure. Because I just think if we draw a team like now, I think the Magic would definitely be like a better matchup for us. But I can see us losing to them, man. If we don't tighten up on defense, like you said, I can see us losing to them. Um,
I think the best case scenario would be running into Orlando because Paolo is just their only real scoring threat. I would say that you go, oh shit, we got to put a man on him. All
yeah,
the other guys you can kind of do with the what happened to us when we had LeBron and he had the four other randoms around him. That's kind of what I feel like Orlando has with Paolo.
yeah, yeah,
They have names, but they just can't score consistently enough to go. Fuck, we got to defend this guy now too.
yeah. I
See,
see what you mean by that for sure. I just feel
my
like,
thing
man,
of my
even
thing. My bad.
even
But
with that being the case, I feel like I don't get enough from our bigs for me to ever put a lot of faith in them. I just don't get enough from them, man. And I watch us get bullied around. I don't like that shit, man.
I think Mobley needs to hit the gym, add on like 10, 15 pounds of muscle
Yeah,
for
hell
real.
yeah,
He gets
hell yeah.
bullied too much down there for being how elitely long and how good he can be. His
Oh my
footwork is
god.
amazing. He's got all the talent like in the world.
Oh
Like you see it. We
yeah,
both all do.
y'all hear
yes,
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
The
boy, here we
talent,
go.
the talent is there. Who you talking to?
That's what I'm
Y'all hear
wondering.
that?
You good? Your Tourette's kicking in? What's up?
Y'all ain't hear that?
No,
No. I mean, me and Frank was having a very detailed conversation before you interrupted. You're not doing good with this hosting thing today, man.
Listen, I smell pussy. I smell pussy. I smell kitty around here, and
Is
that's
that what you
Jared
was going
Allen.
with that? That's
That's
what that was
Jared
for?
Allen. That's Jared Allen. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, no, I'm with you
That's
on that though. He be playing
listen.
soft as
That's
hell.
I just don't understand it, bro. I do not understand it. I just don't understand. I just can't understand. Mobley Mobley should not have like more like rebounds and better effort than fucking Allen, bro. We're paying him so much fucking money. And it's like just like y'all said about Orlando. Let's be real. They're suffocating Detroit. If they
Mhm.
do that to Cleveland and we can't hit our shots, like Frankie just said, so inconsistent. If we're not hitting our shots and Donovan Mitchell ain't hitting his shots, if James Harden ain't hitting his shots, who the fuck is gonna step up? Not Jared Allen. He gonna cave in and come up with a new injury. And I just don't understand it.
And I
And
mean, my other thing with James Harden though, he in the playoffs, he's the king of dink and dunk, bro. And you know what that means? That's the ball bouncing off the back of the rim, bro.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
crazy. That shit is so crazy, bro.
And what's crazy is like I didn't mind the trade for Harden. Do I care that I give? I don't really even care that we gave up Garland really, because like he's shown he's just inconsistent too, and he
Yeah,
can't stay healthy. That's his biggest problem. But the Harden deal, if everyone can score around us and we don't have to rely on Harden to throw up shots, honestly, it'd be a great thing. It takes the load off of Mitchell to be the number one sometimes.
yeah,
But
yeah,
when
for
we're
sure.
not scoring and we're just getting locked the fuck up and no one wants to pull up a fucking jumper or go to the rack to try and get a fucking layup or a dunk, you're gonna get bagged. And Toronto showed that the other night. They got in our ass and we just couldn't fucking score. It's that simple. Like if you're not gonna, and then the worst part is you let Toronto get hot from three, and that's a real big problem. And if you let Scotty Barnes take over a game, he's a problem too. So I mean, that's the biggest thing for me. Like you said, is just like no, we're not. I agree with Elijah. We're probably going to go home soon. If we don't make it out the first round, I guarantee this offseason will be very interesting too.
Mm, mm.
I just going off of what you just said, I just feel like what Harden does good, he also does so bad, bro. Like the pick and roll with James Harden is some of the best basketball. But when he start doing that fucking dumbass dribbling shit and just praying it up at when there's 4 seconds left in the shot clock, and when you see that, you're seeing these wings, the wings like on the edge, they just standing there. There's no movement. There's nothing. They just fucking stand in the corner. And this motherfucker is just sitting there dribbling and dribbling and dribbling. And it's
Well,
just so static, bro. It's so boring. It's like nothing. And then they go to the other side of the floor and there's no defense. There's no presence. There's nothing. And I just don't understand what the fuck we're doing, dog.
And I'm gonna just say this, Dre. He was like that when we met him.
mm-hmm. James
Yeah.
Harden plays zero fucking defense, bro. He
That's
hasn't played
James
defense his
Harden
whole
in a
career.
nutshell.
James Harden didn't play defense when he was 22, and now he's almost 42.
Come on,
All
man.
right, brother hasn't fucking just decided one day to wake up and go, I could put a hand up. He won't.
Yeah, facts.
He just,
and
yeah,
when them dribble, step back threes is hitting, ain't nobody complaining.
right. But when you rimming them off the fucking side of the backboard or whatever, or getting your shit pushed
Oh
in,
man.
all of a sudden it's a problem.
It's
That's
just
basketball, bro.
Basketball.
when are they going to understand that Jaron Allen is just not it? He's not it. Our defense is not it. I don't care what the fuck you got to do. You got to do something because you
Well,
can't keep running this shit back, bro. You cannot keep running this
so
shit back.
my problem with the defense is you need a guy in there who's a vocal defensive guy. And everyone's like, oh, it's Jared Allen. He's your anchor. He's really not. I love Jared Allen. I do. Like, honestly, he's a great seasoned guy. But you get him in the playoff, the dude becomes toilet paper. And I don't understand it.
He becomes
He's afraid.
soft. I just
He
don't
becomes,
understand, bro.
he's afraid of the moment. I don't understand. Like, and look, I love Mobley, but like I said, Mobley needs to add on some weight to be a real significant problem at
Yeah.
the rim.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, dude, I honestly think if you're going to keep Mitchell around, you trade somebody for Giannis. If that's even a
You trade
possibility.
Mobley. You get fuck. You gotta
And then
do
what you do with
something.
Jared Allen? What you doing with Jared Allen then?
Well, Jared Allen, I don't know. You gotta find somebody, but he can't stay here. You gotta
If
hit
you
the
clear
roads
enough
back.
cap space, you could bring LBJ in, but that's probably not going to happen.
Exactly, and who's clogging a whole load of fucking cap space?
Max Struess.
Him too. Like, get him off
Hmm.
my squad, bro.
Hmm.
Get him off the
I don't
squad,
mind
dog.
Max Struess. He at least
I
makes
don't
effort. He's just
either, but
horrible.
at the same time, he's not a game changer, and that's what I feel like we need. Yes, he can hit six threes one game, but then he the next game when it's an elimination game, hey, don't get on the bus and if you don't think we can win, motherfucker, you went 0 for 8. What are you talking about? Like, come
Motherfucker was
on,
the first one
bro.
on the bus.
Like, get your ass back on the bus. The fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, man. But hey,
I hope
man,
they prove me wrong. I hope they step it up for real. But like,
I hope so too.
yeah,
Maybe they will. But um, let's move on into it. Let's move on to it.
let's do it.
Um, so let's talk about it. The East. Who do y'all think is coming out the East then?
This, I'll say the Celtics probably.
Celtics? Bold strategy. Hey man, I was thinking about them.
It's not bold when Tatum is just going to start getting
He's
warmed
a
up.
dog, man. He's a dog.
I hate it,
But
but
I feel like Jalen Brown, man. He's the difference maker, dog.
he definitely showed that he can carry a team on his own. So he doesn't even need
Yeah.
to be in Boston. To
Yep.
be honest, he probably made it known that if y'all don't keep me here, I can go be a number one
Oh
somewhere.
yeah. He can be a superstar.
Hmm.
Elijah, who you think coming out the East?
Who I think is coming out the East probably have to. It would probably have to be Boston if I look across the board and just. It's nobody that I'm confident in other than Boston, just because the experience they've been in before.
Hmm.
Um, and they got Jason Tatum back, and bro is like he never left for real, for real. Um, so the way I look at it is just like I don't know. You gotta win 4 games against them.
And that's not going to be easy.
It's not gonna be easy, man. It's
Mm-mm.
not gonna be easy. Yeah, yeah, I'm with Frank on that one for sure.
I
Because
think
I mean,
Boston is
honestly, going into it, I was really high on Detroit, but Frank made a good point about Bickerstaff, and I think he's starting to show them spots early. They might not get out the next round if we not playing. They fuck
Hmm.
around, lose to the Cavs. If Jared Allen decide to put a pick in that fro
yeah.
and really turn up,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Jared Allen just a little too mushy for me, man. All that smiling and shit. Mm.
All that smart. You need to cut that shit off, bro. You can't have an afro, dog. You're not dog enough to have an afro, dog. You gotta cut that
Oh,
shit
bro.
off. Get them little braids,
I'm
motherfucker.
saying, bro, if he come in with the little twisties, then I know something. I know something.
Yeah,
He
man.
shave his
Throw on
head.
some
And
black forces, put on a
For
shiesty.
real.
nah, let him just shave his head and wear a headband. Then you know it's a problem.
Oh yeah, if he
Then you
Man,
got
shaved
for
bald
something
like
to
real.
say at
Wimby
that
did,
point.
go full Wimby bald cut.
Yeah,
Man,
fuck
for
it. If he
real
come in Wemby
shit.
style, bro, you know he pissed.
Shit, go
Yeah,
no,
for real.
He
he
about to
gotta
drop a
change
40
his
ball.
he gotta say fuck it, change the number to 23 and go Michael Jordan on it.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Nah, in Cleveland, that's LeBron James, sir.
But see, my team I feel like is coming out the East to push back is Detroit. I see him coming out the East. I feel like this. If you put Orlando versus the Celtics, I feel like the same thing is gonna happen because Orlando is fucking good. They're good. When they're on, they're
Okay.
really fucking good. They have great defense, and when Bane and fucking Carter Jr. and fucking Paulo is doing shit, when they're hitting, bro. They can beat just about anybody. But their thing is they got great defense, and when you got great defense in this league, because this league is so offensive minded, you can stop these teams, and they're fucking making Detroit think right now. And I feel like what Detroit has that Cleveland don't fucking have is a big man, two big men that can change the game. And once they go against these different teams, once they get past Orlando, I feel like it's smooth sailing. Because let's be real, they're not gonna beat the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs ain't gonna beat Detroit. So it's gonna be Detroit, and I feel like it's gonna be Boston, and I feel like it's gonna go to 7, and I feel like Detroit got the better edge.
I I know what you're saying, but like I look at Detroit, outside of Cade, I'm really not worried about anybody, honestly. Tobias Harris, maybe. Like that's what kills me. Like maybe Tobias Harris. The rest of the team, you look at it. What Karis LeVert coming off the bench?
Oh, they got somebody that's my favorite player on Detroit actually.
Who?
Asor
Duran?
Thompson. Asor
Oh,
Thompson.
Thompson's all right, but he's inconsistent. Well, he was 7 of 10. Maybe not. He doesn't shoot threes. Yeah.
I, fe-
Okay.
I see what
I don't know.
Boston is. What Boston is. I just
You just can't
I
have
just
K jacking up 30 shots a game, brother.
and that's what Detroit's downfall is when this motherfucker think he's so
It's not
good that
him.
he's so good that he's gonna pass the ball sometimes. And those players like fucking Duncan, he's so wishy-washy. He can be on and hit five threes one game, the next game he hits zero. That's the thing with Detroit. What Detroit are you going to get? Hopefully, when my prediction is right, we get good Detroit. But that Boston Detroit, I mean, yeah, that Boston Detroit series, I need, bro. I need that shit.
You're just gonna watch Boston give him a gentleman's sweep, brother. I don't know what you're talking
Hey,
about.
if they do, props to them, bro. I just want
Cade gonna have to come out and be like '09 Randy Orton type basketball player.
to.
All right,
Yeah, you
bro. He's gonna
right.
have to come out and have a killer instinct of dropping 42 a game. He gonna
Yep.
look like fucking Wilt Chamberlain in his fucking prime to carry that team.
But see, with that, I feel like the Boston matchup with them, I feel like that's when Duran is going to do damage because that
I agree
Kada,
because
they don't Boston don't got no presence down low,
I'll
dog.
say
That's
Boston. I
when
don't believe has a big man. They don't have Porzingis
no,
anymore, right?
nope.
He's been in fucking Golden State, right?
What's the name been getting all they boards? Tatum and Duran is gonna
That's
bully dude down low. Kato, whatever his name is,
mm-hmm.
whatever the fuck his name is. But let's move over to the West Side. Who y'all coming out the West?
Eh, so okay. I want to say was so bad. I want to say Thunder. They've been dominant. But how can you sleep on a Lakers LeBron James team right now without Luca and
without
anybody? This man out here single handedly going, I'm the fucking goat at 40.
Man,
I want to see it just to be for him, for his sake of proving that he is as good as he is. And it's like I said, this is without Luca, without Austin Reeves. Bro's out here like, watch what I do. You can hate me all you
hmm
want, but watch what I'm gonna do. Also, see the West, I think is more loaded,
it
yeah,
and
is.
I
hell
think
yeah,
y'all will agree with me. I think there's like four teams you could make an argument for.
absolutely.
San Antonio could be another one if they get Wemby back, because Wemby's a unicorn, and brother just does shit, and you go, what the fuck? So,
Should be
but
so wild.
I mean, I for real, I want to say the Lakers. I just would love to see it
Mhm.
because it would piss so many people off that they do
Hell
it.
yeah.
But
Because
they got to.
you ain't see it. I'm not gonna say no names. You ain't see a certain somebody play with the Wizards like LeBron doing right now at his age.
No, you're right. They also didn't have the. He also probably wasn't in the best shape of his life, like LeBron might be at his age, taking
No
care of his
excuse.
body.
There's no excuse for that.
But I mean, yeah, all right. But I also, if you look at the Lakers, they don't got the easiest path because you
Hell no.
win.
They need trust me,
You
they
got to
need
play.
Reeves or Luca back. They need one
They
of
need
them.
them by next round because if you don't get a next round, you're going to see the Thunder, and
Yeah,
They might need them both back. Shit.
the
yeah,
Thunder are dog walking everybody. So damn.
it's looking that
Can
way.
we can
And
we gonna talk about it later, but Elijah, who you think coming out the West?
what's crazy is my sleeper team going in was actually the Timberwolves, and I really felt like they was gonna knock off, Denver, and they still are, but Ant Man getting hurt it kind of changed things, which fucked me up. But I think it's hard to ignore how dominant OKC looks, bro. I think it's just hard to ignore it, and again, same thing I said about Boston. You got to beat them four times,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's hard for me to see anybody doing that right now. But I will say I wouldn't mind seeing a Western Conference Finals with a fully loaded Lakers versus OKC.
That would be fucking crazy.
That would be explosive for sure. That would be explosive.
See, who I got winning the West? San Antonio, bro. This is what.
Mhm.
I don't hate it. Like I said,
Listen, Minnesota, you got Minnesota next round. Can we just all attest that fucking the Nuggets aren't coming back, bro? They're not coming back. Let's
I
be
hate to
real. It's
say it.
3-1
Yeah.
right now. And you're not gonna have DiPincenzo no more. Deep level the fuck.
Ooh,
DiPincenzo.
shit. That
Trust
name
me,
was beating the hell out of you.
dude, it beat the fuck out of me earlier too. We were trying to talk about it. I said DiVincenzo. Couldn't get his name out for shit, bro. But you knew
You're
what I
not gonna
meant.
have
Homeboy
you're
tore his
not gonna have
Achilles tonight, so
you're not gonna have Dante no more. But I should have just
mhm.
started off with that, man. You're not gonna have Dante no more. And you might not have, considering the because that shit look crazy. You're not gonna have Ant-Man. So you can go ahead and rest Wimby. That's if it go to seven, it go to seven. But I feel like the Spurs have the better advantage. So then let's say the Spurs get past the Timberwolves. Then now you got a fully health, hopefully, because I don't know how bad the concussion is because he hit his head pretty hard. But with Wimby, he comes back. You got a fully loaded Spurs team and you got a fully loaded OKC team. Man, it's just a match made in heaven. I see the Spurs getting that in seven because the difference maker I feel like is gonna be Wimby because Shea can't come down there and jam on homeboy. He gonna be like, get that shit out of here, weak ass shit. But
Weak ass
okay,
shit.
so Elijah, you have OKC and you have Boston. Who do you see holding that trophy?
OKC versus Boston. I'm gonna go OKC.
Back to back.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go back to back.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
see it.
But I think the Lakers will beat Boston too.
So you just think like the West is gonna win it this year, basically?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I can also
Because the West is so loaded. Like I feel like the
yeah,
East is it's a lot of struggles and question marks and I don't knows
Oh
on the
yeah.
East.
it is, and I feel like the West is just it's top heavy, but it's definitely loaded.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't even say the West
Okay,
is top heavy because you could have made a case for like the first 6, 7 teams. Like even the Trailblazers are coming along as a young team that's really good and
hey,
dangerous.
yeah, man, that's gonna look
Yeah,
crazy in
that's
about 2
true.
years.
That's true.
And honestly, like the Rockets, if KD wasn't just sitting there playing soft as shit and trying to figure out what team he wants to go play for next, he would have fucking showed up. Maybe they would have been a fucking 2-2
Man,
series or
the
whatever right
West is
now.
fucking crazy. Yeah, you right. The
The
West is
West is
crazy.
stacked for a few years to come, probably. I don't know if you're gonna ask me the same question, but like
Yeah, so it's you got Boston and OKC too, right?
I said the
You went
Lakers,
Lakers.
He
but
said
You
the
went
Lakers.
Lakers.
I said Lakers, but I think I'm with Elijah on that. I think anybody in the West is going to win this year, and that's saying a lot because I think Boston's like the most complete team because they got more than one heavy scoring option with Tatum. They don't need Tatum to score when you can get Brown, stuff like that. But I think whether it's the Lakers or OKC, I think they would be champs. So, and
Okay.
fully healthy Lakers, by the way,
Yeah.
got to be.
So I'm also gonna go on the West side. I think the Spurs is gonna hold it up over Detroit. Um, and I think Wemby starts his GOAT tour, his argument for the GOAT tour. I think this is one of many. Um,
You think you're going
I
to win
just
like multiple coming up?
I think so. I think so. I think a little dynasty is up on the rise. I'm not saying it's gonna be back to back to back, but I feel like he's gonna get more than
I
one. I feel
would
like.
I would agree with you as long as Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle continue to be his wingmen. If
Yep.
they do, then sure, they got a big three building there. And Wemby's,
It's
like I said,
gonna
the unicorn. So bro's
yep.
like 7'4", 7'5", plays like a guard, dunks like a fucking
Shit is
Kareem. So it don't
crazy.
matter. Dude's got so much talent, it's insane. But
Yeah. Okay, so moving on with that. Um, who surprised you so far in the playoffs?
Yeah. Atlanta.
Anybody?
Atlanta. Atlanta.
Atlanta? Yep.
Hell yeah.
Atlanta. Man,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's so crazy, bro. They was one of the hottest teams at the end of the regular season, and they keeping that shit on, bro.
Man. And I love the way Charlotte ended the season too. We never got to talk
Yeah,
about that. I love the way they ended the season. But Atlanta, bro, boy, CJ playing like what? Yeah, man.
I, I mean OG.
He ain't looked that good since shit, since he was with John Wall there. Like long ass time ago, bro. Not John
It's
Wall, Dame Lillard. But
Damian Lillard. I
he
know
ain't
what
look
you're
like
talking
that
about.
since he was with Dame, bro. He ain't look like that
Oh,
since he was with
McCollum?
Dame, bro.
How about CJ McCollum, bro? I blanked. I'm like, who's
Yep.
he talking about? CJ. I'm like, oh, fucking McCollum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. It been a while since he looked that and that good, bro.
he needed a
But
culture change, bro.
the
He was
thing
playing some
about
shitty
CJ though
games.
is like you always know that cliff coming though.
Yep, like tonight. Just like tonight.
Yeah, you always know that
That
cliff
big.
coming, man.
That bitch was off tonight, bro.
They
It was
lost though, didn't
broke.
they?
It was a little broke.
No, they lost. I mean, they literally
Yeah,
lost
they
last. Yeah,
they got fucked up, bro. CJ
yeah,
was
they got
off.
blown out.
His shot was a little broke, man.
This
Shot
shit.
I don't know.
was a
I,
little broke.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think Atlanta definitely, and I agree also with the Hornets, dude. I think Charlotte, they're building something there. Let them
Yeah,
keep
hell
building them
yeah.
young cats, dude. They're going to be a problem too.
Hell
But
yeah.
definitely, yeah, I would say Orlando too, but that's just all Palo. Palo's just really kind of carrying them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think the young talent that Atlanta has, and to have the balls to trade one of your former first rounders to make room for other guys because you see other talent, big brain thinking, but also, I mean, you're opening up talent for guys like that. And you know who's you know who is probably hating themselves right now is the Warriors getting rid of Kuminga because that
Oh,
dude
Yep.
has been a fucking god for fucking Atlanta,
Yep.
dude.
bro. And that bring me to my other damn point, bro. Cat been playing like one, and that's a fact.
You right. That motherfucker's off.
He dropped a triple double tonight.
Man, listen,
Listen,
bro.
bro. He gonna get a cat. Gonna get
He
his
gonna have them
mouth
games,
every
yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah, but like, nah, bro. On a night in, night out basis, bro, I just don't like it, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
it. And it's not even the relying on the threes thing. It's just the playing soft, the playing
Big
timid.
purr. Big purr.
Yeah, bro, like,
the big, not the big pair.
bro, we come from the Shaqs of the world and
Man,
like dudes who
prime
is just
Shaq.
like, fuck, pass me the ball. Give me the ball.
Yeah, you see this guy? He can't handle me. Right
Like what?
here, right here.
Right
Put it right here.
here.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
two
this
step.
is
I'm gonna do
yeah.
two straps. I'm gonna do two dribbles. Turn. Put my shoulder to your chest and throw my nuts in your face when I dunk on you.
Come
That's
on.
Shaquille O'Neal in his prime.
Come on, man. So it's just like I would love to see Cat be more aggressive, bro. And I feel like even more so than the other problems that they be having, him being aggressive on a regular basis. I always say this: when Cat is aggressive, when Cat is mad, bro, he's elite. He's elite,
Mm-hmm.
bro. But
I
it's
wish Jared Allen
just
would figure
yeah.
that out.
Oh, hello.
I
That's a
said
full
it.
circle moment right there.
Hell yeah.
No, he
Let's
just
just
gonna
trade for
complain.
him.
He just gonna complain about another injury he got.
It was crazy. Cat only shot two threes tonight.
No, see
That's what.
that's
That's
the
what.
recipe.
That's
What was his
exactly.
stat line, Frank?
That's it.
What was his stat
20,
line?
10, and 10. 20, 10, 10.
That'll work.
He shot 6 of 10 from the field. He got to the line 7 to 9 tonight.
And that's what they need from him. That's
Yes.
exactly what they need.
Yes.
Fuck
Yes.
all that. Fuck all that. 3 for 9 for 3, bro. No, get your big ass down low, bro.
Underrated player OJ Anobi, bro.
Yep, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
He's a
OG,
OG.
dog.
man, he's a
He does
dog.
everything.
Yeah.
He got 10 boards too tonight. Dude just
But what's
locks up
gonna
that
cost?
defense.
You talk about a Swiss Army knife too, bro. Like OG
hmm
can give you some of everything, bro.
See, and that's the thing with the Knicks, Drew. You got all that fucking talent. Y'all still can't. You're struggling. You should
Struggling.
be blowing cats out.
But that's where I feel like Atlanta is gonna get them with, bro. Because I feel like they do a lot of what Indiana did last year. They can push the rock, and when CJ, like you said, when CJ is working, he go to work. But when
Yeah.
that motherfucker off, you can tell.
The biggest
You
thing
can
was the biggest
tell.
thing that Indiana did last year that Atlanta's doing this year, or well, that Atlanta needs to do. If you remember, Indiana got in our face. They were not afraid to be defensive and
Yep.
physical.
Yep.
Any team that gets physical in the playoffs and is able to carry it through the rest of the series, that's a team that can win. If Atlanta does that and you get Brunson off his game, I mean that's one dude you got not to worry about, and you guys can just like you said. But again, it's with CJ and his jumper too. But I mean, it's a matter of being physical. That's what Indiana
Yep.
did last year, and that's what threw us off our game. Little clutch shot making from Halliburton didn't hurt to fucking dash our
Listen,
dreams too.
and also Big Purr gonna fold, so we already
Big
know
Purr
Big
don't
Purr gonna
fold,
fold.
not fold, man.
That motherfucker about to shoot 12 threes next game. I'm telling you.
Maybe
What if he don't though? What if he really just lock in and
Oh,
go off, bro?
I'm gonna give him his props, and if he do that, I
100%.
feel like if they do that, I feel like they got a chance. They got a real chance of beating Boston.
Yeah,
If he can do that, like you
no,
just
for sure.
said, they got a good chance of winning the East if he's gonna do
Yeah,
what he's
that
supposed to
would
do.
change things, bro. If he really lock in on just saying, yo, I'm gonna be a big, I'm gonna play inside out, be aggressive in the post, be aggressive in the paint. Yeah, because
I
that
need him
that
to.
caused a lot of problems.
I need
And
him to be
even if,
like
oh, go ahead,
David
go ahead.
Lee or Kevin Love,
Mm,
like back in the day, bro.
yeah,
Like when they first got in, before everyone said, "Oh, you got to shoot threes." Remember David Lee? That dude was a whole walking double double triple double
yes.
guy.
Yep.
Like I need you down there just banging around, throwing up your hook shots, your dunks, whatever you gotta do to get that 2 footer.
Shit,
Yeah.
and even then, if you gonna catch and facilitate from the 3 point line, you gotta go to work down low. Still, you gotta. He
Mm-hmm.
got cat got dribbles. He's not a great like ball like dribbler, but at the same time, he could. He got he got an opportunity to go down low. Like, let's be
I
real. He
would
got
think
he got handles. Is what I'm trying to say. He got handles, but I don't know, man. It just what cat you gonna get? You gonna get Big Purr or you gonna
Atlanta
get Dominant Cat?
Mm.
Atlanta don't got a center really either. Okongwu is not bad, but he got them in foul trouble real quick tonight.
Exactly.
He
That's
had
why he
everybody with
needs
4 fouls
get
tonight.
down low.
He had them dudes fucking fighting for their life tonight.
Yep. But let's it's trouble in New York, but it's trouble in Houston.
Here
Let's talk about it. Let's fucking
you
talk
go.
about
We have a
it.
problem.
How Houston, you're right. Houston, we got a problem. How do we solve this problem?
Get rid of KD.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, that's kind of like a no brainer, bro.
They should have
But
never traded Jalen Green.
100%.
thank you. Thank you. I was just about damn, I thought I was
I
about to
love,
cook
and
him.
it was crazy. I hate KD, but I also love his game. But when he comes to the playoffs and he has to be the leader, it's not him.
No, he
Don't
when it
believe
comes
me?
to
Go look
playoffs,
at Golden State.
all he gonna do is make a fake burner, and he gonna and talk
He
shit
gonna
about
start
his
twittering
opponent.
us up,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, exactly, man. I
or
don't even
X as they call
understand
it
it.
now.
But
Yeah, one thing that you never hear any great player say, I just want a ball.
Hmm.
And to say that in terms of, hey, KD, why don't you think you need to take more leadership as a basket? I just want a ball. Hmm? At the end of the
I
day,
don't
as
want to do it,
as a
but
number one, it's just not gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna work. Especially a number one on a young team with young talent, thriving talent that can be stars on their own in their own right one day. Nah, bro, you're not showing them the way.
it's
Uh,
horrible leadership to lead by example like that.
yeah,
And I don't know. I just that's why he figured out that him and Russ and Harden weren't working together. Ran to OKC, got a couple finals. Felt like he did something because Curry and Clay were literally elite at the top of their game, and he could just play off that and knew that he was going to get any look, anytime,
you know,
anywhere. He knew all his fucking shit was going to be, hey, I'm a jump shooter. I'm going to get paid. I'm 7 foot. I could bang threes like Curry over there, so why not? I mean, and he ran and did that. But then after that, he's like, oh, I'm a leader. I'm going to go do this. Goes with Kyrie and Harden, fails. Goes wherever he was in Phoenix with Booker and them, failed, and Bradley Beal. Now he's in fucking Houston, and it's not looking good. that's about all I can say. It's not looking good, my guy.
And I also just think it's so crazy that when shit ain't working out with some of these players, I'm not saying they faking it, trust me, but it just seemed like they always got this injury that comes up like all the fucking time when something is not clicking. It's always an injury. It's always an injury. But
Bro, it's so crazy.
I'm not saying he Jared Allen. Don't I mean, he's not Jared Allen. But bro, motherfuckers play with injuries all the fucking time, bro. If you can go, you can go. Like, go, bro. Your team needs you, and that's what comes down to leadership, bro. If it's LeBron James, he's playing. If it's fucking Jordan, he's playing. If it's even fucking Curry, he's playing, bro.
Hmm.
Don't sit there and your team is on the brink of elimination. Like, get your ass in there and play. They giving you all these millions. Go play. You love the game so much. You want to be considered this great. Go fucking show us. You're sitting on the bench and Sangoon is fucking giving his all.
Bro,
Um,
he went,
Amen
dude.
Thompson is giving his all. Like, come
Sengun
on,
really
bro. You
was out there
gotta
doing
do.
it too.
And it's just so crazy. Like, if you don't want to be there, fucking leave then.
Hmm.
Go somewhere else. Like you said, jump ship to another good team. What are you still
That's what
here
you
for?
do. Hmm. Go
Man,
go back in the East where you have a chance.
Yeah, bro. And I'm not even a Houston fan, and it's just like, come on, man. You gotta respect the game, dog. You gotta
Bro,
respect the game.
Houston has such a good like young core, and like you said, Sengun is a dog. He might be like this might be a hot take, but I think he's like right behind Jokic, probably like the best center in the game with his overall game.
yeah,
Like dude can
talent
Well,
wise.
pass.
him, Jokic, and Sabonis.
That's a dude that doesn't get talked about, by the way.
I like
Demonis,
Sabonis, man.
dude, Sabonis is so good, but that's a whole other conversation.
The
But
Anthony Davis
Sengun,
killer.
yeah, he
Yep.
is. Yes, he is. But Sengun he's just so good. But again, another guy. I mean, they're all again. If they had KD, Terry Eason wouldn't be playing 48 minutes. I would tell you that right now. And being 2 of 9 and 0 of 4 from three. That's the difference right there.
Yeah, yeah. My thing about KD, man, I love KD's talent and KD's game. And KD is an all time great. I don't think anybody can deny him that. But it's certain things
No,
for me that will just forever keep him out of that top
Hall of Fame.
15, top 10 conversation. He's just not in it for me. And this is one of those things. I mean, just looking at how many teams you've been on and looking at the reasons that you left each team, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, when you're the number one, you ain't like Charles Barkley said it years ago, and he got a lot of flack for it. But KD's never been the driver of the bus, and when
He's
he
not
has
wrong.
been, it crashes every time.
That's
Every
such a
time.
good fucking metaphor for real. Because you really think about it. OKC was his team. Like that was him, and then Westbrook and Harden were like the wheelmen.
Yep.
And he's like, well, he thinks like, well, Harden's trash. We gotta get rid of him. Okay, Harden's trash. We got rid of him. Now it's you and Ibaka and Russ. Oh well, I can't do it here. I'm gonna leave. Basically, he took his ball, went to the best team that has ever been built, won what 2 final MVPs back to back or
Yep.
whatever he did, and then he's like, yeah, I'm tired of being good. I'm out. He just wants to prove that he can be good, and I don't know. It's like you said, Elijah. Like dude is arguably an all timer. Like the ability to score, the things that he did, talented, 100%. No disrespect. Like dude's gonna be a Hall of Famer, and I'll go as far as saying that because I do think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's got the ability and the
Oh
talent to do it.
yeah.
No question. No
Yeah,
question.
there's no question. Yeah, the way he did it to get titles was very like snake. That's all. And then it just like you said, yeah, you're gonna have a good regular season team. When he gets to the playoffs, excuses, trash,
Yep.
doesn't show up. If he's the leader, he folds like a fucking accordion. Bro, it is what it is.
I smell something.
I'm sure
Pussy.
you do.
I think people show a lot of their basketball bias when they talk about Kevin Durant because it's like we all have to talk about how talented he is. And I noticed that, ESPN and they do that a lot. Like we have to talk about how talented he is. I get it. He is talented. He is one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer ever. Can't deny that. But we also can't deny the fact that he does all of this team hopping to be
Mm-hmm.
number one, and it doesn't work. He pretends that he wants to be a number one guy. He masquerades as a number one. But when you ask him to lead and actually be the number one guy, he's like, nah, I just want a ball, bro. I don't want all that extra pressure. I
I
just
just
want to play
want
basketball.
I just want to play basketball and then tweet about my teammates on X.
Come on, man.
Hey, and then what kills me? All right, he does all this team hopping and all this other shit. No one really gives him like a big problem, but LeBron builds a super team. People
Yep.
go cry, bruh. Don't even get me started. And we're gonna talk about teams building super teams when the fucking Celtics were the first team to do it back in '08,
Hello.
and they did it to beat LeBron. I'm just saying.
Hello. And then on top of that, like, because that's a great point. Because they always talk about that super team bullshit, and it is crap, bro. It's like the only reason y'all hate the fact that LeBron created super teams is because he actually made it work. He actually made
Yep.
it successful. He actually won championships doing it. Y'all didn't say nothing to Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, Scottie Pippen, and all them dudes. Y'all let them slide. Y'all let Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and all them dudes slide, loading up on the Lakers. Y'all let it slide when it's convenient. But
You
when we
could
talk
argue the
about
Pistons.
the only person really who made it actually work, that's the person y'all choose to hate on. It don't make
That
sense.
what's crazy is you could argue even that mid 2000s Pistons team that buried that Lakers team and put two dudes in retirement and pretty much broke up the
Mm,
Lakers
yeah,
with Hamilton, Billups, Rasheed, Ben
facts,
Wallace, Tayshaun Prince.
facts,
They had five dudes that were good.
facts,
And they
All
played
facts,
fucking
stars.
hard nosed defense. Dude, five all stars,
facts,
hard nosed defense. Ben Wallace down there flexing his fucking whole upper body like he's fucking ready to fight everybody.
facts.
I mean,
And not for nothing, a 22-year-old LeBron beat them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. With
facts.
nobody with
With
Daniel Gibson.
Larry Hughes and Eric Snow and Daniel Booby Gibson
That
and
shit's
the
so
Drunas
crazy, man.
Ilgauskas and Drew Gooden. I can keep on going if you'd like.
Oh
Sasha
God,
Pavlovich.
bro. The names just give me PTSD.
Sasha
Bro, the
Pavlovich with
name
his
they just
broken slingshot jumper.
all I hear is the little trailer
Ira
from when they
Newell.
come out. The what's up. I hear that shit in my fucking head. Damn, bro. Shit, wow.
You know,
Flashback.
you know what's growing up, realizing you know why LeBron left and you're not even mad for it anymore.
Oh yeah,
Because
man. Come on now. They
you look at
wasn't
his
giving him
fucking team,
anything. They wasn't giving.
they
They
weren't giving
said,
him shit.
"Oh, here
Anton
we got the
Jamison,
Jonas
That's a fact.
Ilgauskas."
they said, here's Anton Jamison.
Bro, and the fact that Dan Gilbert punk ass keep on taking shots, like, bro, it's been years. If you don't let that
Hmm.
shit go, bro,
I mean,
We gonna
he
give
hasn't
you. We
taken
gonna
shots in
give
a
you
while,
Shaq when
but
he. We gonna give you. We gonna give you
Shaq at the
way
end of his
past
career,
prime trash Shaq. We gonna give you trash Shaq.
the big witness
Big.
protection,
hey, no, bro.
fucking crazy.
I used to call him the big toe.
It's crazy.
Hell no, man. But okay, last thing before we get out of here. Okay, so let's say we all agree the Cavs ain't gonna go to the finals, correct?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, as of right now, I don't see it.
So
If they
what do
do
you?
great shit, hey, they prove me wrong, I'll be happy. But nah,
Hell yeah, I'd
Let's
be
just
more
say.
than happy.
Let's just say they don't. What do you do this offseason? What do you do? You're the general manager. You're the owner. What are you doing this offseason? I'm gonna start with you, Frank.
Let me put my 2K era hat on real quick. You blow the team up. You blow up. You trade Mitchell. You let Harden walk. You get what you can, and you try and I guess build because you don't. I mean, at that point, you failed every aspect of why you traded for Mitchell. He's coming up on free agency. He's probably not going to resign back. So if he gives you that notion, you let him walk, or you try to appeal him and you try to make trades to build around him, free up cap space. But I mean, I think I think you have to blow it up. You got to figure something out because if it ain't working this way, you got to find a way to make it work another way. That's all the NBA is. It's like a 3-4 year turnaround. Look at the Cavs. They had that run with LeBron, blew it up. We were horrible. Then LeBron comes back. We're elite. And then LeBron leaves, and well, we're mid now. But now we got Donovan Mitchell, which we traded for. So I think you do blow it up. How? Again, like I said, that depends on if you go full rebuild or if you try to stay competitive.
Yeah.
Because if you go to full stay competitive thing, see, I like the rebuild, but at the same time, you got to get what you can get with Mitchell. If he leave, he leave. At least you get 1 year out of it. You, if you do choose to go the competitive route, what you do is you get rid of Allen. You see what you can get for Allen. You got to see what you can get for Allen because he's one of the problems. He got to go. Get you a
Yeah, and
facilitator.
his stock not gonna go up.
No, his stock's going to be where it's at. And
Exactly. I wish they would have
you just
went
deal with
on a
what you get.
Yeah,
exact.
facts. Facts.
Then you go and you trade Mobley. You
So
give up Mobley and you give up. I don't want to do it. You probably gonna have to give up Jordan Tyson. You're gonna have to give up something
That's a
for
lot.
Giannis. You got
For
to get
who?
Giannis. You got to get Giannis.
You don't need to give all that up for Giannis. I don't think. I think if you
They
offer
want
Mobley and a
Mobley.
couple firsts, you'll
They
be
want
fine.
Mobley and a couple first, but we don't really have the first until like 2030. If they want some 2030 picks, shit.
You can offer every other year because they got rid of the Cavalier rule years ago where you can do
True.
back to back.
Yeah. But you go
Because,
get Giannis.
yeah,
You go get Giannis and you go make a pitch to some certain somebody.
Flight
Hey man, hey,
23.
you want one more? You want one more in you before you go on to get out of here, old man?
that man crazy.
Just go get him. You go get him and bring him back.
Honestly,
I wouldn't be mad at it though.
I
No.
wouldn't be mad at it, but trading Mobley is probably going to be the hardest part because Mobley's got star written all over him. It's just a
Hell
matter of
yeah.
when he puts it together.
Yeah, and I was gonna say if I'm doing a rebuild, if I'm doing a complete rebuild, I'm not letting Mobley go. That's gonna
Oh,
be
Oh
no.
no, that's
my building
No,
you
block.
you
gotta build
build around
around
Mobley
him.
and Tyson.
But
You build
I'm
around
with you
Mobley,
on as far
Tyson.
as like if we doing a competitive rebuild, then that we might have to go on moving. But what you
But
get in
so,
return got to be some hefty shit though,
Yep.
yeah, if you blow it up, you better get what you get back in return.
man.
Because you're
The
gonna
other
have to
thing,
get.
though, I was gonna say the other thing real quick. If we do like a full like blow up, where if you're getting picks back, one, the lottery is so unpredictable. We've won it a couple times, but that
That's a great
is
point.
not a great thing.
That's a great point.
Plus, the NIL and college sports will fuck you up because now dudes will stay longer.
Right.
So you're even if you're trading, well, like you're tanking for like guys like Cooper Flag and all them, it's not a guarantee. I think you try to do the competitive route if you can, but I don't see Donovan Mitchell being on this team for many more longer unless you win the title. But
I feel like he's going regardless. I feel like either you trade him or he gonna leave. So
and it sucks because like I feel like this is the best team we've had around him. You know, it always
and I
like
just
feels
don't
that
get
way.
it. Another thing with them is I don't get it, bro. Play Jordan Tyson, bro. Give him minutes. Give him more minutes. Give him more
I
minutes.
like Keon Ellis. I like Keon Ellis too a lot. I
I
think he's
like
a
him
dog.
too. I like him too, but I just don't understand why we decreased Jordan Tyson's minutes.
Well, he did a good job getting Scotty Barnes' ass on game 2. I will say he was in his face a lot, caused a lot of shit, but I think Tyson's got a hot head too a little bit and could do some dumb shit. But I agree. I don't know why we decreased. Ever since we got Struce back, they want to put Struce in there more, and
Yeah, man.
that shit kind of drives me
And
crazy.
if you look at it, the motherfucker is getting burnt out just like Jared Allen every defensive
Business.
play, bro. It's so crazy, dog.
That's the one thing I
Streets.
hate about business and politics, bro. It's like you paying a guy a certain dollar amount, I gotta put him on the court,
Mm-hmm.
even if he's showing to be some type of a liability. It's like even with them, like that go back to the Browns still trying to find ways to force Deshaun Watson on the field, and
Yep.
then the universe just saying no. Every time the universe is like, no, it's not happening. But yeah, you gotta. That's what come with politics, and that's the part that hold a lot of teams back.
Yeah, trying to look. We tried the Watson thing. You know how it's gonna be. He didn't really show flashes, and when he did, he got hurt when he did show a flash.
Yes,
I don't care if I'm paying that man $100 million guaranteed.
for sure.
He's ass. He doesn't need to be on the team. And if
No.
he gets on the team, the fans are gonna boo the shit out of him. You're gonna have a fucking
I
riot.
mean, at this point, it ain't even no point. I think they say he got hurt walking into the
Exactly.
gym or something. Like he was walking into the gym and got hurt. Walking out the gym, he got hurt.
He hurt his pussy. I don't know.
Man, they said he re-injured his knee walking into the gym. I said that's some irony for your ass.
Good.
But
Hey
Fuck him.
man, that God don't like freaky nasty boys like
not
that.
like that, bro. No, he don't. And he never caught his full justice for that. It had be
Yep.
like that.
It is
Be like
just
that, man.
this is my point. This is my point. You see what you got in Shador this year. You give him this whole year to grow. If you don't see anything, then you go draft your quarterback of the future. What the fuck is Deshaun gonna do for you this year other than get injured like we just fucking said or sell? We know what we got in Deshaun. He's not the old Deshaun. Let's be real. He's not.
He never will
That
be.
Deshaun
He
is
never will
gone.
be. The shoulder, I think, is shot,
No,
and they just don't want to
Yep.
do
yeah,
it because
that
It's
they're throwing
shoulder
ground
done. It's
balls.
is
cooked.
broke.
It's
It's over.
cooked.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Fried.
just don't understand it. Like, you go ahead and you see what you got in Shador. If he don't got it, then you go get your quarterback of the future next year. You got to give this man his chance. Because let's be
Hmm.
real, Stefanski bitch ass wanted Leprechaun back there and didn't really see eye to eye with Shador. I don't know why. I don't understand it, but he has his reasons. But
I can tell you why.
Yeah, I was about to say we know why, bro.
We know why. I mean, I'm here to say it. I don't care. You see this? See what's on me? That's why he wasn't happy about it. It wasn't his guy.
I
He
get
didn't
you.
like him. He didn't like what he stood for.
That's what I think it's really about. Yep. Because I mean, think about it. The quarterbacks that he's had friction with are the quarterbacks who had a personality and who
Hmm.
wasn't yes men, who wasn't ass
Hmm.
kissing.
Look at Baker. Baker had no problem saying how he felt, but Baker also had
yeah.
swag. Baker was out there doing his job, playing the
Mhm.
best he can. Shadur the same way. He's out there just doing the best he can, but you set him up for failure on purpose. The
On
Titans game is a
purpose.
prime example. Titans game is a prime example. Fucking, you go for two down, fucking two touchdowns. You know you weren't going to do that. Why? And then you do a trick play and take the play out. Dude, don't get me started with that. Taking a trick play on a 2 point conversion, at the end of a game, and you take it out of your quarterback's hand, who has been fantastic all game. He really showed flashes that game,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
just let him shit the bed. So, I
And
mean,
he's doing this with one of the worst lines I done seen in a
yes,
long
yes,
fucking
which is
time.
crazy because all them dudes, like 4 or 5 years ago, when they were with Baker, the elite, we had the top five, maybe top three offensive line in football.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I think you have to run this year no matter what. I don't care if we're 1-16. Shadur has to be ran all year.
Yep.
If he
Because you
gets
know
pulled
what
in
you're,
once, then you're fucking around.
and I didn't put two and two together. That shoulder shot. You right. That bitch done. It's
Because
cooked.
you remember his first game back, he tried to throw like a 10-yard out route, and he threw it like six
That
yards
shit,
short.
yo. Damn,
Bro,
that shit
that thing, hey,
cooked.
bro, his throws be like, you know how when you play on the show and you do a wild pitch, that's what his throws be like,
It
bro.
should be like ground balls
Yeah,
for
It be
real.
shake,
yeah,
the screen start shaking and everything when he
yeah.
throw, bro.
Hmm. He'd be throwing
I
that shit
just
outside.
Yeah, because it was this one throw against Baltimore when that game he played the hell of a game where he ran for the first down. That game, if you go back and watch that game over the whole game, bro, it was some throws where you was like, What the fuck going on with this guy?" But
His
yeah, that
first game,
shoulder cooked.
I remember the first year we had him against the Titans. He threw like a ground ball on the outside. Everyone's like, "The fuck was that?" Like wide open, and he just no lineman in front of you. You just wide open look. He rolled to the right, and he just dirtballed it. Like literally threw it at the dude's foot. I'm like, I don't know
Hmm.
what to tell you there. But yeah, there ain't no
But
way
I
that
see
shoulder
it.
ain't cooked.
I see it coming back up though, bro. Like I think the Browns are doing something, bro. You just got to keep building and keep building and keep building every year.
Yeah.
It's all you can do. Just gotta get consistency in this franchise. Biggest thing.
And
Quit firing people.
if exactly, and if you find a diamond in the gym with Shador, you got him in the fifth, and he pans out. Knock on wood, he pans out. Then next year you can go and grab the best player available. You don't have to keep grabbing quarterback and
Keep
rebuilding and
building.
quarterback and rebuilding.
You could do
You
what
can go
like the
grab
Brown. You
them.
could do what the Ravens and the Steelers did for
Yep.
years. We've got
Yep.
our quarterback. You just take the best position of need available,
Yep.
and you get that dude, and you mold him into what we're doing.
Yep.
It's not hard, but I don't know why
And if
everyone makes
you
it hard.
exactly in offensive line wise, look at the Bears last year. We built a
That
whole offensive line in the draft and sort of free agency, but it's mostly the draft. You just have to pitch your picks. You cannot be gamblers. You just gotta go with the flow, bro. Get the best player that you feel like your scout team had. Like, and
hmm
just play them. You have to play your rookies. Fuck that. Oh, veteran. You got to start the veterans first. No, start your players who's going to put your team in the best position to win.
literally like next year. I hope if we have a bad year, but actually, I hope we don't have a bad year. I hope we can just be like draft the best wide receiver, whatever available, whatever position of need that we need. Defensive end, you can argue, cornerback, whatever. I need to draft that position of need
Yep.
because, like you said, I'm tired of just drafting a quarterback every couple of years.
And look,
Man,
that's what I think we hit on the head this year. I think we really went after what we needed, and we drafted some guys that were just, yeah, man. We didn't go after the glitz and the glam this year. I just love what Barry's doing, especially this year and last year. We didn't go for the guy that was like everybody had him high on the board. Everybody
yep.
was like, oh, this is the guy we're talking about. No, he went for guys when you look at when you play the tape, when you cut the film on, guys who were in the right positions, doing the right things, had high motors, and kept playing. And I was a guy who didn't like the Mason Graham pick only because of how high he got picked. But as an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman at heart, Mason Graham was really good last year. You can look at the numbers and say he wasn't. He was really good last year in terms of occupying double teams. And I thought he was just going to be like a three tech, more so like an AD type of player. But they was putting him at nose, and bro was knocking motherfuckers off the ball, bro. Like certain things people don't account for is like being able to get penetration, being able to be disruptive and affect what's going on in the
Mhm.
backfield. As he gets better and he gets more IQ and he gets stronger and faster, those other things are going to come. The numbers going to come. But he's doing the little things right, and he did a lot of the little things right. When I looked at him, and I was watching some teach tape from him, yeah, yeah, bro. I think bro got a bright future in the right system.
And that's what pisses me off. Everyone says, "Oh, the Browns did they busted with Mason Graham." I'm like, he had 1 year. How you gonna already A say he's a buzz? B, if you watch the games like we did, as we're fans of the game, obviously you're the team, so you're gonna watch him. Dude was more disruptive on run plays than people realize. Yeah, we got ran on a little bit, but my boy was in the backfield half the time because he forced the cutback. So I mean, you
And
watch the
if
tape, and he's taking the guards and stopping them from going out and helping on Miles, which is why Miles had 23 sacks. People don't realize you put Mason Graham in an area where he's going to have to take up two guys. You got to choose. Do you let Miles Garrett get the sack or you let Mason Graham run up the middle and game wreck you?
Right,
So,
right. Yeah,
Exactly. And another thing is with the run defense, you help in the run defense too because
yes.
the linebackers aren't. As soon as the running back, it just seemed like every time, every year we had that defensive tackle where the running back goes straight up the middle, and you just got the linebackers. They already gotta just go up to him. Like, no, we got this player that can disrupt in the backfield, so the running back got to think about it. Like, look, check that. Remember that Atlanta game? What was it, 2 years ago? Where fucking Algier was just bashing us, dog. It was a whole
hmm
whole drive. I was like, fuck.
well, that whole
Now,
year was like that. Like we be doing good in the game defensively, and then teams would just say, "Fuck it, we just gonna run the ball," and then we
Yep.
start getting
Straight up the
cooked,
middle.
bro. Right up the middle.
and to the point also of Mason Graham to prove that he has more value than what people give him, Carson Schlesinger won Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't just make
Mhm.
those tackles just because there was a hole there,
Bro had like 150 tackles, bro.
and he made a ton of plays.
You don't,
But
you don't, you don't do that unless you got a D lineman up there eating blocks up.
exactly, and
Bring you up.
that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, even like he had a couple sacks, but if you're coming up the hole, there's a reason that there's a hole there because they either opened it up or Mason Graham forced you to go that way. That's
Yeah,
how it was.
yeah, real talk.
Last thing before, like I feel like we drafted for Todd Monken's offense too. Like that's Todd Monken's offense. That's why I feel like fucking Paul had so much say in the previous years because like I feel like Barry
Felt
went
like it
up
was
and
random.
yeah, exactly. Like Elijah said, they went for the gloom and glamour. Like, bro, no, he probably what Andrew Barry did was he went up to Todd and was like, "Hey, like, what do you need in such and such? What do you need in receiver? Who do you like here? Who you like here?" And they collaborated instead of it just being what Paul wanted. Man, it's a fucking breath of fresh air, bro.
I
It's
read I read an
That's
interesting
for
thing during the draft today. They drafted Parker Brailsford, right, the center from Alabama. They said he is very reminiscent of Tyler Linderbaum.
sure.
Who did they draft in Baltimore and Munkin was there? It
yep.
was Tyler Linderbaum. So I think they drafted Maulers that Munkin likes, that tight end at the end of the seventh. I think he was a guy that Munkin's like, I need a guy who can block in my scheme, but also be that guy that he can leak out, get a catch, go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Which I felt like every time we played Baltimore, Isaiah Likely or Mark Andrews or some random tight end off the bench always cooked us. I think they just got dudes that just they needed, you know.
Hell yeah.
And I
And
think
then
my
another
bad.
thing about the final pick that I really love is just when you cut on his film, right? Because you talked about Ty Monken's offense, and that's what I really think Fano was built for because he is athletic and he's underrated as a mauler. Um, but he is athletic, and what I love is the way he gets out on sweeps, tosses, pulls, getting around guys, staying on a straight line. And he doesn't overcommit when he pulls. When he gets out, he does not overcommit to the block. He keeps his eyes up. He gets his hands to the V of the chest. He makes the block, and then he mauls you. Like like again, what I say with Francis is Francis goes straight for I need to rely on my power because he is strong as an ox. He is like nobody defended more bull rushes than him. He led the nation in that defending stopping bull rushes. So like that's a crazy stat to me. Um, that being said, when I look at Fano and how he is going to fit in with the offense, bro, it's going to be so pivotal having somebody who can get out there in front of his block, in front of his backs, and deliver good blocks. Because we don't need you to drive dudes 15 yards and toss them every fucking play. Sometimes it's about how you block a guy, when you block a guy, and where you block him to. Um, Another thing Francis did that a lot of I didn't like is he would block guys into the running backs. Um, that's also a problem that Caden Proctor had a little bit of too. And that's just the importance of knowing where your backs are, having feel for the game, having that understanding of what the play art is, but also understanding how the defense adjusted and how the play art might look different. And once you get a feel of where your backs are going to be, it allows you to make those impact blocks cleaner to where you're not putting guys in the pathway of your running back and making it cluster
Yep.
for 'em. So I think Fano really showed the most ability in terms of making clean blocks on the fly, adjusting to what the defense is giving them. And when you run the ball so much, you have a pound the ball mentality. You have to understand the defense is going to start adjusting. They're not going to show things the same way. They're going to blitz. You have to be able to make those adjustments as an offensive line, think as one, and still keep that same intensity. And I think they really went after guys who have that type of mentality. Like, I'm going to use my technique to get to you. And once I get to you, I'm finishing you and putting you in the dirt.
And that's and that's what I love about that offense. I hope our offensive line is like that, where it's just dudes perfect assignments. Because like look at Monkey's offense when Derrick Henry was running the ball when they were doing it, and they committed to him running the ball. Dude, they were murdering people.
Yeah.
Like they were just bludgeoning the
Yeah.
fucking hole, dude. and the linemen were so perfectly getting out in front. And you were watching the game and you're going, "Fuck, man, why doesn't our shit look that good? Like we have
Yeah,
an elite offensive line, at least we thought." And they're just out there, like especially like you said, the tackles were always out there. They like to have a center who's out there, up in there too, which is why Linderbaum was so good.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it really is like that. And you're right. Like I've seen Fano's uh like a little bit of his tape. He really does get out there, but like you say, he doesn't like rely on putting your ass in the dirt all the time. He just makes sure to get you out of the way or finesse you to a way where you're not gonna be a part of the play. And
exactly,
that's big game. That's the thinking right there. You don't want
exactly,
to just do the whole thing like that. So
exactly.
He also, man, if y'all look, it's this one play where they did a play action. Motherfucker moves so man, he's so fluent, bro. So and he can hold his block for that play action. That don't get talked about a lot either. Some of these linemen, when it's play action, they can't hold their block long enough.
Yeah, they rely on the fact, especially the backside guys, they rely on the fact that okay, he's going away, so I don't really
Hmm.
have to give so much. But if you know the game, then you know you got to block to the whistle as offensive lineman. You just have to, especially at the highest level. These guys ain't stopping. They're gonna keep
Right.
going. Just because you block the first move and the second move, they gonna try the third one, the
Yep.
fourth one, the fifth one until they hear the whistle. So, yeah, you got to understand that for sure. That's a great point to make.
And then last thing, that BYU corner that tight end we drafted in the seventh round. Y'all see his RAS, his relative athletic score?
no.
That motherfucker is a 9.28. What the fuck?
At tight
So
end.
he
Yes, like what
so
the
he blocks
hell?
and he gets up in the field and they said he was fast, but like I was watching the video, I'm like he didn't look like agile fast, like obviously, but for a tight end he was moving.
Yeah,
But I think
And
overall we had a real good draft, man. Past 2 years has been a breath of fresh air, dog.
yeah. And
it
I love getting Shador the weapons that they got him
Yep.
because when I look at what made him successful in college, he always went to the tight end. He always went to bigger, physical, big body tight ends who could also block. But having guys in there who can block and catch is also fitting for Monken's offense. It just all goes hand in hand. And I
Mhm.
think they're really going to do a lot to make things easier for Shador. So when I look at it, I really feel like based on what they went out and drafted, he's the guy this year. I think this draft just suits him.
Yep.
Yeah. I think they went out and said, listen, we're going to commit to Shador being the guy this year. Uh, and yeah, I think they did well. I think they did well for sure.
I also think they looked at Judy and was like, "Oh, this your last shot, Doug. This your last shot."
Hey, no, for real.
I'm
We got some dogs in this room now. You better tighten up.
I'm not
Because
joking when I
because
tell you this. I
KC,
wouldn't be surprised if they try to move Jerry Judy.
Same, same.
I
I
really wouldn't
hope
be
so.
surprised like after the draft if they just say get the fuck out, like we got what we want or we like what we
Yeah,
see. You
Yeah,
know,
because I just don't understand. His mentality is so bad.
he's a
I don't
negative
even.
dude. I feel
He,
like
he is.
yeah, bro.
When
I,
you
I
arguing
don't
with
care.
one of,
I don't care what nobody says. It's telling to me for a guy like a Jerry Judy who we have not seen you. Okay, we've seen you never really go off on a quarterback before, and you went off on this guy on national TV barking at
Mhm.
that told me everything I need to know for real. Because
mm-hmm.
first of all, it'd be different if you was catching every ball or you was open every play, bro.
Or if you're
You
Justin
be
Jefferson,
dropping that thing, and then not to mention the dumb stuff that you do, like you get in open
the
space
Chicago game.
and you start hopping, trying to make a move. Like, where's you learning this stuff?
The Chicago game drove me crazy. How he didn't fight for that touchdown down the sideline. He just let the dude
Yeah.
pick it off.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. And what game was that where the ball got punched off from behind?
Oh,
He
because he
caught the
stopped.
ball. He did like a leap in the air, like he's Super
Yep.
Mario. Tried to
Yep.
make a move and he got punched. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's stupid shit, bro.
Is that
For you to
Houston?
be barking on somebody complaining about not getting the ball, that's dumb
And that's
shit.
what.
Tennessee? Was that the Tennessee game? I think it was Tennessee, wasn't it?
Yes, Tennessee. Yep.
Fucking moron, dude.
And I feel like having an adult, if y'all know what I'm talking about, an adult as head coach now, not a
Oh
gentleman's
yeah,
head coach, not a team first head coach. No, Monk ain't gonna be like, "Hey, motherfucker, get your ass on that bench. You don't want to be
for
out here,
real.
go sit on the bench."
Yeah.
And what's funny is like everyone was like worried about the hire, but then everywhere he's gone, he's been a favorite. And like when he was down in Georgia, he was down there when Georgia had them dogs, no pun intended, of like
Mhm.
kids that were down there just years. Like he was there from 19 to 21, I think.
Mm.
And look at that offense. Look at that offense when he was there, and look
Offense.
at the offense when he left. Just look at
Hmm.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And he recruited a lot of them guys too. He said he recruited Shadur when he was there. He recruited Ty Simpson. He recruited a lot of guys that he was really drawn to.
See.
And if you think about it, his offense fits the fucking quarterback, and especially this
Hmm.
young quarterback that needs all the development he can get.
Yep.
Because last year he wasn't being developed the way he needs
No,
to be
he
because
was
his
put behind the
coach
eight
didn't
ball.
fucking like him.
And I will guarantee you this year you will see a lot more big sets, like big tight ends, or like
Yeah,
they ran in Baltimore, like multiple tight ends, big lineman sets. They're going to run the ball, so Judkins is definitely going to get more run this
yeah.
year. I feel like, but I feel like they're going to be a lot more of like a
I
pro
like our
offense.
offense.
And that
I'm not
two-time
saying
coach of the year is the biggest crock I've heard, but I'm gonna let it rock though.
I mean, he did get it, but did he though? Did
He
he
might have
really?
earned one the first one. I don't know about the
The
second
first one,
one
I
though.
will say, yeah, okay, but then 23 was Joe Flacco saying, "Brother, I'm not ass."
Yeah, literally.
He was out there slinging that motherfucker.
That's Stefanski's situational play calling was always in question to me. Always,
I
bro.
mean, Atlanta's going to find that out. I don't want to draft Bijan Robinson this year. Bijan Robinson this year. Just kidding. I probably would still, just so you know, Dre.
but shit. All right, y'all, man. We gonna wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for this lengthy conversation. It was fun. We'll be back on next week, hopefully. And, hey, man, just know, go Browns, go Cavs, go Guardians,
Oh yeah,
go Buckeyes.
for sure.
Fuck the Steelers, fuck the Ravens, fuck Michigan, fuck all of them.
Hey, the last one's clutch. Fuck Michigan for sure.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was
Mm-hmm.
good. I'm glad you threw that in there.
All right, y'all.